Apple sees bigger supply problems after a strong start to year. Apple on Tuesday reported better than expected profits, but also warned that COVID-19 related disruptions, the Ukraine crisis, and ongoing supply chain woes would that drew quarter results by $4 to $8 billion. The iPhone maker enjoyed another solid performance for the period ending March 26, registering record revenues for the quarter. But executives said the qualities of the pandemic have returned with a vengeance since the reporting period ended. Supply constraints caused by COVID-related disruptions and industry-wide silicon shortages are expanding our ability to meet customers' demand for our products, Chief Financial Officer Luke Maestri said on a conference call with analysts. We expect these constraints to be in the range of $4 to $8 billion, which is substantially larger than what we experienced during the March quarter. Maestri also warned that the Ukraine crisis, which led Apple to stop sales in Russia, would cut sales more deeply in the fiscal third quarter. Supply problems were focused on a corridor in Shanghai, China, and reflected COVID-19 disruptions and chip shortages. He ended. The pandemic was also affecting demand in China, he said. The impact will depend on the speed of the ramp-up of production in the Shanghai area, where factories have recently begun to reopen after a COVID-19 lockdown, said Chief Executive Tim Cook. Maestri declined to offer an overall revenue forecast for the June quarter. Executives also avoided giving an outlook on semiconductor supplies. In the March quarter, the technology giant reported earnings of $25 billion, up to 5.8% from the year-ago period, as revenues rose 9% to $97.3 billion. The results looked good following stubbles by some big tech peers as growth from the stay-at-home demand amid the pandemic slows and companies confront rising operating and labor costs. The company scored revenue increases in most of its categories, including iPhone and services, but sales fell for the iPad, with Maestri pointing to supply chain constraints during a conference call with analysts. The strongest growth by region was Americans, with the company also reporting moderate revenue increases in Europe and China. Revenues fell in Japan and other Asian markets. Apple said it authorized $90 billion in additional share repurchases. Shares initially rose following the report, but dropped 2.5% to $159.55 in after-hours trading. Shares had rising 4.5% during Tuesday session ahead of earnings.